Very good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone. And students, kindly lower your hand. Don't raise the hands unnecessary. Okay. So please lower your hands. Everyone. Very good. Okay. You are there. Satyam, Ankit, Rudransh, Anvesha. Just lower your hand. Okay. Very good. Fine. Okay. Just lower your hands. Okay. So today we will begin our new chapter. Okay. So the chapter is chapter number 10, lights and shadow. Okay. So all of you kindly be attentive, and with the same level of energy we will continue the classes, okay, online. Okay, now light. Okay, so before starting light, I want to remind you which sensory organ enable us to see the beautiful world around us. So the answer is eyes, our eyes. Okay, fine, I know you all know the answers. Okay, yes, you can lower your hand. If I ask you, just raise your hand. Okay, I know you all know the answer. So which sensory organ enable us to see the thing, the beautiful world around us? The answer is light. Eyes. So our eyes enable us to see the thing around us. Okay, so what else we need along with the light to see the things around us? What else we need? The answer, yes, Insha Fatima. Okay, answer. Yes, you can unmute and answer. Insha
Hello,
Fatima.
good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Light.
Light. Very good. So, along with our eyes, what else we need to see the thing around us? Answer is light. See, during the daytime, okay, we can see everything around us due to the light of sun. But when we go to the dark room in the daytime itself, daytime, what we need to switch on the lights, switch on the tube lights, or just turn on the candles or just lamp. Okay, so along with eyes, what else we need to see the thing around us? So light. Answer is light. So we can say light makes vision possible. Means without light, there is no vision. We can't see anything around us. Okay. Now moving on the topic light. So what is light? We have discussed the types of energy in the last chapter, chapter number 9. Various forms of energy, light energy, mechanical energy, sound energy. So light is the form of energy. Okay. And what is the basic property of a light? That it travels in a straight line. The property of a light is it travels in a straight line. And this property is called a rectilinear propagation of light. Okay, so why you have raised the hands? Just lower your hands. No need to raise hands. Okay, we will take doubts in the last 5 minutes. Okay, so lower your hand. Okay, so it light travels in a straight line. You can experience this property by yourself. Take a torch and light it. You can see the light from the torch is going in a straight direction, in a straight path. Okay, it don't go like in a zigzag motion. Okay, it always goes in a straight path. So this property is known as rectilinear propagation of light. And what is this property says? That light always travels in a straight line. Okay, if an object come in its path, it changes its direction. See, suppose there is a mirror reflecting surface. Okay, and we light a torch, or we can say anything is coming. What happened if the reflecting surface is there? What happened? The light will change its direction. It will reflect from the reflecting surface. Suppose this is a duster. What happened if the light will pass through this duster? Light cannot pass through it. So what happens? It casts a shadow. Later we will discuss about the shadow formation and the types of object that is transparent, translucent, and opaque. Okay, now how we get light to us? There are two sources of light, that is artificial and natural. Okay, natural means they produce their own light, and artificial, what they need something to produce light, just like bulb. What bulb needs? This electric bulb needs electricity or battery. Torch needs cell and battery for the operation of producing light. Okay, so we have classified the light into a source of light into two parts. First is natural source of light, and second is artificial source of light. So see here, natural source and artificial. Natural and artificial. Okay, so I will ask randomly to anyone. You have to give me the example of uh, artificial source of light. Okay, I will ask randomly to anyone. So Prakriti Singh, you can unmute.
Hello.
Huh.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I can hear you. Okay, what are the
Please.
examples of natural source of light? Natural source of light.
Sir, bulb,
No,
tube
bulb.
light,
No, bulb don't produce light by their own. I'm asking about natural source. Okay,
sun,
okay, sun.
sun,
Okay, okay,
stars.
fine. Okay, I'm giving chance to another student. Uh, Satyam Gupta. Okay, fifth D.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about natural examples of natural source of light.
The sun,
Sun, very good. And
stars,
stars.
sir.
See, when there is about to rain and there is a thunder in the sky, it also produce light. Okay, have you seen lightning and thunder? Huh? So
Yes, sir.
during rain time, there is a lightning, and this lightning comes into under which category? Natural source of light. That's fire. When we burn something, so it also produce light during fire. Okay, now anyone else can give me example of one more example of natural source of light. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Shalvi Singh. Okay, unmute yourself and give me the example of natural source of light. One more example of, apart from these four example, you have to give one more example of natural source of light. Okay, no problem. Just okay. Yashraj Rai, fifth C.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
Sir, another example of natural source of light is fire due to natural causes.
okay, that I have written. Okay, any other example? Do you know any insect which produce their own light in the night time? You can see small insect. Okay, I am going to tell you. That is glowworm. Okay, glowworm. Okay, so in Hindi we call it jugnu. Okay, so glowworm is also a natural. Glowworm produce their own light, so it will come under which source of light? Natural source of light. Now artificial. There are too many sources of light which came under the artificial source of light. The first one is bulb, tube light, tube light. What else? Just when we switch on the TV, it also produce light. Okay, when you watch TV, when you watch mobile, it also produce light, so it will also come under the artificial source of light. Now fluorescent lamp, CFL, LED. Okay, normal bulb, halogen. So these are examples of natural source of light, because it does not produce light by their own, it needs electricity. One more example, candle, because candle need wax to produce light. Without wax, candle will not burn. Okay, so it all comes under the artificial source of light. Now we have discussed just few moments ago that light travels in a straight path. So there is a activity. There is an activity given in your book on page number 119, 119. So this activity you have to study. What you have to do? You have to do at your home. Just see the bulb. Okay, see the bulb by making by a tube or a straw. Okay, or you can make by a page, take a page and fold like this cylindrical shape. Okay, and see the bulb in your room by this portion. Okay, now what we have to do in second case, you have to fold here from the between, fold it. Okay, and now in the second case you will observe you can't see the bulb because light is coming in a straight path, and when you fold this book like this direction means just see the book 119 page number. Okay, so there is a tube. If you bend the tube like this, so what happened? Light will not come to you because light always travel in a straight path, and now path is not straight, it is bent. So you can't see the bulb. Okay, so read the activity and we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, if anyone having doubt in the activity, we will discuss in the next class. Now moving on the next topic, how do we see things? Means there are you can see your books on your table, your copies. When you visit your classroom, you can see the desk, table, blackboard. Okay, what is written on the board, everything. So how you see the things, we will discuss it. Okay, so we see the things with which sensory organs? Eyes. Okay, so our eyes receive light and from them we see the thing around us. Okay, now there are two types of object which produce light, which does not produce light. First one which produce light is called luminous object, and second which does not produce light is called non-luminous object. So luminous object and non-luminous object. So what I told you, luminous about luminous object, that it produce light and it does not produce light. Okay, so I'm going to ask you for the example of luminous object. Okay, Kushagra Banka. Kushagra Banka, can you hear me? Okay, let's give chance to another one. Vaishnavi Gupta. Okay, lot of the student has raised hand, but they are not responding. Why? Okay, Anshika Gupta, can you hear me? Anshika Gupta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is the board is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me the example of luminous object.
Sun, star, candle, lamp, bulb, tube light.
Okay, very good. So what is, we have discussed about luminous object, that the object which produce light. Okay, so torch also produce light when we put the battery. Electric bulb, that is LED, CFL, also produce light. The lamps produce light. The candle produce light. So these will come under the luminous object. Okay, candle, bulb. Okay, all bulb, tube light. Okay, and sun, star. Okay, these all come under the luminous object. Okay, now I want to ask to another student, Aman Ahmed, examples of non-luminous object. Example of non-luminous object. Hmm. Very good, very good. Okay, so non-luminous objects are those objects which do not produce light. Just like this board. Board doesn't produce light. So how can we see the thing? The light coming from the bulb is falling on the board, and these light get reflected to our eyes. So we can see the board. Okay. So this board also, this chalk. Okay. We also non-luminous object because we don't produce light. So human being, plants, okay, chair, table, bed, all things are non-luminous object. Okay, now so we have discussed about the two objects which produce light, that is luminous object, which does not produce light, that is non-luminous object. Okay, okay, Astha Sharma, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, Astha, tell me that what is the property of light?
Sir, property of light. Sir,
Light
sir,
travels in a-
bulb.
No, I'm asking property of a light. We have discussed just starting the topic light. Okay. Sanvi Maurya. Okay, what is the property of light?
Hello.
Sanvi,
Good morning, sir.
good morning.
Sir, what you have asked?
The property of light. What is the property of light?
Sir, natural and artificial.
No,
light.
I'm asking property of light. I have discussed now when we on the torch, the light travels in a
Straight distance.
very good. So property of a light is that light travels in a straight line. Okay. Now tell me two examples of natural source of light.
Sir, sun, moon, stars.
No, moon is not natural source of light. Okay. Sun, stars, we have discussed now. Sun, stars, lightning, and fire, glowworm, all are okay. So there is a network error. Okay, so we have discussed what we have discussed today, that the sensory organs which enable us to see the beautiful world around us is eyes. Okay, along with eyes, what we need to see the thing around us? Light. And we have discussed that light is a form of energy. Its property that light travels in a straight line. Okay, and natural there are two sources of light, that is natural source of light and artificial source of light. Natural source of light, we have discussed 5 examples. Okay, so keep remember, I will ask you in the tomorrow class what is the 5 examples, that is sun, star, lightning, fire, and glowworm. And there are too much examples in artificial source of light. You can say LED bulb, CFL, tube light, fluorescent lamp, okay, torch, tube light, candles, lamp, lot of things. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the objects. There are three types of object, that is transparent object, translucent object, and opaque object. These objects are classified on the basis of how much light can pass through these objects. Just like a car glasses. Okay, when we go in a car, so there is a glass outside now, so we can see through this glass. Why we can see through this glass? Because light is completely passing through this object, and in the case we can see clearly a thing around, sorry, throw any object. Suppose take example of a glass. Okay, so we can see clearly through the glass. So the glass will be which object? Transparent object. So we have classified the object on the basis of light passing through it in three categories, that is transparent, translucent, opaque. Okay, the first one is transparent, transparent, translucent, and opaque. Okay. So what is transparent? Through objects we can see clearly through it, just like a glass. Okay, so we can see clearly through the glass. So what is the glass? Which object? Transparent object. Okay, now I'm going to ask you about the some more examples of transparent object. Okay. Okay, Sambhavi Pandey, 5th A.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So, clear glass, water,
Clear.
clear plastic, etc. The examples of transparent.
Okay, these examples are from the book. I want one more examples which is not given in the book. Can you give me one more example of transparent object which is not mentioned
Yes,
in the
sir.
book? Give me.
The glass.
Glass. Okay, clear glass. So glass I have discussed in the beginning also. One more example.
So, one more example of clear plastic is transparent covers.
Okay, transparent covers. Okay, fine. Good. Now we will give chance to another students. Okay, Samriddhi Lamba. Can you give me one more example of transparent object? Okay. Harshit Kaushal.
Yes, sir.
Haan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So can you give me one more example apart from the book, which is not given in the book? Example of transparent
Car
object.
glass.
Huh?
Car glass.
Glass, car glass, window glass, everything is the same. Don't say car glass, window glass, that door glass. Okay, glass is glass. Okay. So see, students. Okay, I'm giving chance to one more student. Prakriti, can you give me? Prakriti Singh. No. Okay. Kautilya. Okay, Kautilya.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, clear glass, sir, clear polythene.
Okay, okay. All things we have discussed. So, student, what is the thing between around us? And we can see there is air around us, and air is a transparent object. Okay, because we can see through the air. Because I can see, you can see the thing around us. And what is the thing? What is the field? What is the object or what is the matter which is filled around you? That is air, and you can see clearly through the air. So, air is also a transparent object. Okay, so keep remember this. The examples given in your books, and the one more example, air. Okay, tomorrow I will ask. So air is a transparent object. Now translucent object. Translucent object is what? That we can see partially through it. Means we can see, when we see through translucent object, we see the things in a blur portion, blur manner. So translucent object is object that we can define that only few or partial amount of light can pass through that object, and that object is categorized as or known as translucent object. Now students, give me examples for translucent object. Okay, Shuryansu. Suryanshu, unmute yourself and give me answer. Okay. Okay. Sakshi Pandey. The D. Example of translucent object from which we can see partially, or we can define it. The light coming through the translucent object is partially or in very little amount. They are not responding and they have raised their hand. So better you lower your hand. Those who want to answer, I can't figure out who want to answer. Okay, Sanjoli Agrawal. Example of translucent object. They're not answering.
Hello, sir.
Okay, anyone else?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good
Okay.
morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Example of translucent object. Okay, Tanya Kushwaha, 5th E.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Examples of translucent object.
Plastic water bottle.
Plastic water bottle, and extra examples.
Vegetable and oil,
Okay.
butter.
Okay. So you can make translucent object like take a white sheet of paper and put some oil. So you can see where is oil in the portion of that white sheet paper that becomes translucent. Means you can see partially through it. Okay. And or we can say means little bit you can see through it. So that is translucent object. So translucent objects appear blurry and unclear. That is honey vegetable oil, butter paper, oil paper, plastic water bottles are examples of translucent object. So what we have discussed, transparent object through which light can pass completely. Translucent through which light can pass in a little amount, or we can say partially. Now the third one is opaque object. So what is opaque object? Through which light cannot pass. Means no amount of light can pass. Just like a duster. If we on the torch, so what happened? No amount of light will pass through this duster. So this duster is known as opaque object, or come under which type of object? Opaque object. Okay. Now, so rest of the things we will discuss in the next class, that is from the shadow. And one thing more, the opaque object casts a shadow. Okay. So just like what happened? We are a opaque object. So suppose sunlight or any thing is falling on us. So what happened? Our shadow will cast opposite side of the light source. Okay. So we are also a opaque object. So thank you. Bye. Take care. And we will meet in the next class.